Huskies back with more San Jose Sharks GM on French's Mode commentary. Last video we won the cup. Yeah, boys, fuck right. Won the cup, year one. Made big name deals to get to the cup. We beat the Washington Capitals 4-3 in 7 games. After blowing a 3-1 lead, after previously blowing a 3-0 lead, so it was a struggle. Luckily though, I don't know how lucky this is because my cap space sucks, but we're gonna start the draft. Sedin, Marlowe, Thornton, nobody retired of any real merit. Do I have a first round pick? I do. So now the idea of this thing is to ideally do 2 years of quality playoff runs and then make an effort to kind of rebuild. But I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about doing that without any real draft picks. Well, I would like to trade for this first round pick. I don't think I have the necessary assets to do that. I really don't. So I think we're just going to let it roll and we'll see what we get. Paul Martin, I think you got to go, bud. I'm actually going to trade him now and try to get a second or something for him. I'm going to see who wants him. Alright, so Minnesota, Montreal. There's a couple people that want him. Now, he's going to be... It's just a matter of finding somebody who's willing to give me something for him. I would love a second round pick if I can get it. But I'm not holding my breath, because second round picks are rather valuable. Holy shit, it's raining hard outside. I love it. Montreal, they have a second, so they would have more than 45 skaters, which is fine, because I'm sure they have somebody they want to get back. They do. Alright, so give me one of these guys down here. This is also kind of a cap move to... Oh, they'd be over the maximum salary cap. Shit. Alright, so Montreal wouldn't work. Neither would Minnesota. It's the only problem. The teams that want Paul Martin are playoff teams. And that doesn't really work for me since... Well, let's see if I can find somebody else that has a cap hit. Because I want that second round pick. Nope. Let's see if they've got somebody that has a really low trade value but has a high salary. Not a high salary, but just enough to bring something back. Markov, Torrey Mitchell, Paul Byron. Can I get Paul Byron? Would that work? No, it still wouldn't work. I would have to get more than that. Desharnais? What does Desharnais make? Desharnais makes 3.5. 1 year. I'm down to take that year. For Paul Martin? Who else do you want? I'm okay with giving up. Alright, well. I was hoping you would want something else besides just... I was hoping you'd want a prospect that I would part with. Medium top 9. Not sold on this Gregor kid, so will they take Gregor and Martin for Desharnais in a second? Oh, they will. So that's a little bit of a cap dump. Desharnais makes 3.5, but he's also up for re-sign, so I can probably sign him for less. Mike Smith. Why would I take this deal? I don't want Mike Smith. I never want Mike Smith. Mike Smith is terrible in this game. No. Fuck off, Arizona. Henrik Zetterberg? No, I'm not. Henrik Zetterberg for my first and no, fuck off. It is my first next year, but I don't need Henrik Zetterberg. I've got enough old guys on my team. Holy fuck off, boys. I don't want Zetterberg. I don't know how I have the cap space for Zetterberg. Hey, it's finally in my pick. Alright, so let's see what we got to work with here. We're pretty much at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the guys that I've edited for this draft. Let's see exact. 70. Alright, so we really don't have anything exact to work with. Fringe starter. Okay, that's fine. Is that goalie still available? That's Stewart. Stewart kid. Does not look like it. Yeah. Do I not have any? Oops. First round guys left. What am I losing? With Thornton, I'm losing a playmaker. With Marlowe, I'm losing a sniper. I'm gonna take Kreisky. I'm scared to look because he's a bottom 6. I know I don't have great. I mean, it's medium top 9. That's not bad. I'm not upset about that. We'll go ahead and sim to user pick, which should be soonish. I mean, 18th. That's not bad. And the only reason I traded Paul Martin is because morale had dipped, and he had hit the 35 years old, which means his progression's only going to get worse. I wanted that Stuart Skinner. I think that's his name, but I don't think he's here. Any of the villains here? Yeah, he's not here. I never get him. I always want him and I never get him, but it's okay. Top 9 forward, 3rd round pick. I think I'm gonna wait on him to see if I can get him in the 3rd round. I'm gonna take the Swedish 2A forward down here, Davidson, and hope that he's good. Low top 6. All right. I mean, not bad, not terrible. Camilleri might be a deadline deal that I make with New Jersey to kind of, you know, bring in that score late in the year. Oops. Yeah, we'll take a coin. This is the worst part about being the 30th pick, is I don't get to see my potentials. AHL top 2? Alright, not the worst. I'm actually going to go ahead and sim the rest, because 4 through 6 is kind of just blah. Hey, we got a bottom 6 guy with our last pick. We got 2 Davidsons. Alright, now this is going to be interesting, because I don't know who I have to sign, or how much cap space I actually have. Might have to pull a Blackhawks here and try to retool without actually losing anything of real value. So let's see. Thornton I have to sign. Oh boy. So I have 23 million in cap space. Holy shit. I have so much cap space. Thornton, Marlowe, Mueller, Carlson, Tierney. Alright, so I can kind of see how I have all this cap space. Thomas Greiss. I'm actually going to sign Thomas Greiss, because I love having that actual backup goalie. Joe Thornton, you only want one. You want 2 years? 37 years old? I'm real tempted to not give him 2 years. There's my phone. I gotta do the resign trick. Oops. Oh, damn. There we go. 5.3? Let's do 5.5, because it's only for a year. What does Marlowe want? Marlowe wants 3.4. That's doable. I'll give him 3. Again, 2 years. I don't think either of those guys make it through both their contracts. Michael Carlson wants 3.2. 2.7. Do 2.75 just to be safe. Boosh. Mirko Mueller. 2.9. I'm liking these contracts that these kids want, because they kind of have to hold the team together eventually when these guys retire. Chris Tierney, 2.6. Give him 2.3. David Desharnais. See, he wanted a lot less than 3.5, which is good. Donskoy. You earned yourself a spot just for the fucking playoff. The same for David Jones, man. I'm only gonna give you 1 year though. He earned his spot as well. Sign him. I'll sign Mike Weber as well because he was a good 7th defenseman. All right, so let's see what we get here. Hopefully we get everybody. I did kind of lowball a lot of people there. Desharnais was not enough. Donskoy. Alright, so Donskoy and Desharnais. I have 9 million in cap space. Do I want to sign these two guys? I'm gonna let Desharnais go, but I am gonna try to sign Donskoy. We'll give him 2.1. Yeah, 2.1 for 3 years. And then the rest of these guys I'm just going to qualify. These guys are AHLers, or entry-level deals, so I can sign them. Balsers, you apparently are somebody that's really good. I never would have guessed. I'll qualify the younger guys. RFA is 21. Yep, I'll qualify you. 25, 26, 25, 25, 25. Alright, so I'm good there. Goalies, I'm good, right? Actually, you're not real happy, so I'm going to let you go. Alright, so I'll have enough cap space to make 1 move in free agency. I'm probably just going to do free agency in this video because my team's not going to change very much. I made all the moves in year 1 that I was going to make. Donskoy accepted. Alright, cool. So we'll send to free agency. Like I said, my team is pretty much set from year 1 with the veteran acquisitions, and since I didn't retire, it only made it easier. RFA guys signed in, so I'm hoping that I don't know what I would honestly need though. Let's see what's here before I kind of start thinking. I have 6.5. Tyler Johnson's always there. Fuck Tyler Johnson. Carl Alzner. Martin Hansel's not a bad guy to grab. Nino Niederreiter. Alexander Winberg. Radim Verbata wouldn't be bad. Bottom 6 scorer. Still has a decent shot. Goaltenders, I don't need a goalie. Martin Jones isn't going anywhere. Ben Bishop, yeah, no, I'm content with Martin Jones. I don't think I need a defenseman. I also don't want to pay for a defenseman because these guys are on the upper side of their careers. I mean, Alzer's 28, but he's still pretty up there. I think I am going to offer Verbata a deal. He's 36, 1 last run. I'm sure he'll sign. And there any defensemen I want to grab? Not really. Yeah, there's nothing really here to pick from. I think Kyle Quincy's not bad. Only wants 2 years. Let's see if I can get him for a year, because he's better than Weber. And I do kind of have to replace Paul Martin's spot. Come on. Kyle Quincy. I don't have the cap space for Verbata anymore. Damn it. I kind of had a feeling that would happen. I have 2.8. What does he want? He wants 3.8. Shit. That's fine. I don't think there's anybody I can move that... well, let's see. Let's see what I'm working with here. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much set with my roster. I don't really want to trade anybody to bring in Redeem Rabada. I mean, I could trade David Jones, but he only makes that 920,000. Yeah, no, I'm content with what I'm got. I think I'm just gonna sim the next season, boys. I'll save that cap space for the regular season. That $2 million could really come in handy. I'm just gonna hit sim the next season and see what we get. We're already at 15 minutes. Ron Hainsey. I just made a move for a defenseman. I don't need Ron Hainsey. Hopefully the sim doesn't take too long. This is usually the part I dread. It's just sitting here simming when there's nothing to look at on the screen. Ron Hainsey. Did they trade for Zetterberg? Oh no, they want this kid. Why does everybody want this kid? I don't want Ron Hainsey though. They signed Verbata? Give me Verbata. What'd you sign him for? How much does he make? Makes 3.7. I mean, that's an easy deal to get done. But wait and see. Joakim Ryan. Noah Rod. Yeah, so I think we're gonna have the exact same team for the most part going into next season, except we have fuck off Ron Hainsey. Except we have fucking the guy I just signed that I don't remember. I don't remember now. I just signed the motherfucker, man. I got nothing. I've already checked out for the day. I'm ready for playoff hockey to start here in a couple minutes. Ron Hainsey, if you know, just fuck off. I don't want Ron Hainsey. Alright, come on, game. Whenever you're ready to get this done with. Oh shit, the Rangers Habs already started. Just 1-0 Habs. Jeff Petrie with a goal. Interesting. Wouldn't really count Jeff Petrie as a sniper. That was a nice goal. Go ahead and finish this video up and watch some playoff hockey. Yeah, buddy. Alright, let's see what we're working with. We have 96 overall defense. Manage rosters. Let's get everything set, man. We have 2.8 million in cap space. Vlasic is 92. Thornton's kind of gone down a bit. Marlowe is still an 85. Hurl's an 87. Tierney's an 85. Carlson's an 84. Quincy's the guy I signed, right? Who's in the system that should be up here? Timo Meyer. Do I want to call Timo Meyer up? He's still a minor scoring forward? He is. So he's still got one more year left. Same like Godolbin, who's a 79. Alright, so let's look at my lines here. What am I working with? Best lines. Sedin, Thornton, Pavelski. I mean, that makes sense. Couture, Hurdle, Marlowe. Oh, I want Couture playing center on that line. Hurdle's got a damn good shot, so he should be playing top 6 minutes. I should have put Donskoy in the second line instead of Marlowe. Because Marlowe is a second line forward, but he's really fallen off. He still has a good shot, but I think he needs to be down here. Who do I have scratches on the line? Is that Solara kid? Yeah, and he's a center with no face-offs, which drives me nuts. I should have put him in instead of Haley. Because he's just overall, he's a better forward. Chris Tierney rocking out 85 down here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're still rocking a 3-line setup with Carlson, Tierney, Marlowe, Donskoy, Couture, Hurdle, Sedin, Thornton, Pavelski, and then defensively, Vlasic, Burns, Mueller, Braun, Dillon, Quincy. I'm actually really happy with that. I think that worked out well. And then goaltending, we have Martin Jones, who's an 88 overall, with Thomas Greiss. I think we're ready to go, boys. I mean, I would like that Goudreau spot to be maybe redeemed Bravada. Wait and see. That might be a deal that goes down. As for down here, best lines, Timo Meier faceoffs, he does not. Does Godolman? He does not. Noah Rada faceoffs? Not really. LeBlanc does though. So what's his? He's got offensive awareness. Nobody. Oh wait, there's an 83 there. Balsers. You're somebody that should be playing up here, I believe. Medium top 9 forward as a sniper. Yeah, we'll get him on the second line. We'll get Godolman up here. And we'll leave Noah Rod right there for now. Actually, power forward, sniper. I need a playmaker. We'll get him up there. We'll get Godolman on the right side. And we're good. Defensively, Ryan and Bergman. Hopefully Bergman gets a decent jump this year. This Roy kid is elite, so we'll put him first. Bottom. Why do I have a defenseman playing? Do I really not have a... Wow, I don't have an AHL team. Good to know. Alright, but there's our lines. Like I said, I might make a move to improve that bottom 6 spot. But Kujiro was a playoff. He was on the team all last year. So, but that's where I'm going to end this video. Make sure to come back tomorrow for the start of the year 2. And hopefully we can lock up back-to-backs. Stanley Cup wins. That's what I'm looking for. But as always, comment your predictions for the season. How many wins? I think we ended with 48 last season, and we won the cup. So I'm looking for 50 this year, and obviously another division win and a cup win, but in due time. As always, leave a like for the video, and thank you for watching, and I will see you